What? My lighting was really good a minute ago, but now it's not. I'll just deal with... My hair looks really dark. Hello. So, today, I want to talk about the Twilight movies. Everything wrong with them. So yeah, I think there's a lot of things wrong with Twilight films. Not just because they're shit in general, but because they've got really bad actors as well. The first thing that's really bad with Twilight is the fact that there's bad actors. I.e. Kristen Stewart. Y'all know what I'm talking about here. Kristen Stewart is such a bad actress. Somebody needs to sue that bitch for ruining... Maybe it could have been decent movies. I'm not including Twilight in this, because I think that was shit from the very beginning. The books were good, but the whole film industry was bad from the very beginning. So yeah, that's my first point I'm going to make about Twilight, is that Kristen Stewart is such a bad actress. For one thing, she has pure long pauses between like all her sentences that are so unnecessary. She breathes and does all these weird noises. I don't know if anybody noticed this. It's so obvious, so if you've not noticed it, then watch it and realise how bad it is, because it's really bad. She just makes all these noises, they make no sense, and you're like, what the fuck are you doing, bitch? She also blinks unnecessarily. Like, somebody needs to teach that bitch how to act. Like, she doesn't know how to act like a person. The whole brain Dawn like teaches her how to act like a person, and maybe finally it's gotten through to her. She has like one scene where she actually does something decent by shouting at Jacob. That's the only point where I can see that Kristen Stewart ever acts like a human being, because you can tell she's acting like the whole time. I don't think Robert Pattinson is a great actor in this film either. I don't know if you will agree with me on that point. I just think, do you know what, they're all terrible. Apart from, well, I like Kellen Lutz. Kellen Lutz is usually quite good, but they were all shit in this film. Film's just destroyed actresses, and Ashley Greene as well. So, going back to Twilight, the first film, why is it that everybody in school seems to know who Bella is straight away? Like, they'll come up to her and be like, oh, are you Bella from... I can't even remember where she's from, but they know, everybody knows, and everybody's so obsessed with her. Like, that doesn't happen. You don't just walk into school as a new student and everyone's obsessed with you. Everybody knows who you are. That doesn't happen. That is not realistic. Oh my god, producers of Twilight, get your head out your arse. Apparently, according to the Twilight Saga, vampires sparkle, they have reflections, and they play baseball. Do they? Is that fact? I don't think so. Maybe you guys should watch things like, if you like Twilight Saga, well, I suggest you go away and you watch either Vampire Diaries or An Interview with a Vampire or any other vampire related film, but not Twilight, because for God's sake, they don't know what vampires are. Also, what I noticed when watching Twilight was the fact that Jacob, why is it in like every second shot he's shirtless? I don't even think his six pack is that good. Probably wouldn't agree with me on that one. Like, it's not bad. I'm saying it's not bad, but it could be better. And there's no need for him to be shirtless in every second shot that he's in. It's so obvious that he's a werewolf from the beginning. It's apparently he's got this big secret, when really everybody knows he's a fucking werewolf. Like, what? While on the subject of Jacob being a werewolf, the only actually reason for his presence in the sequels is to create this forced love triangle they've got going on. Love triangle, you know what I'm talking about, like between Edward and, I'm going to call her Kristen, Edward and Bella and Jacob. There's no need for this triangle. We all know she's going to pick Edward. We all know how obsessed she is by watching New Moon. Like, there's no way she's going to pick Jacob over Edward. So, what is the need to have a love triangle? And there's another thing, like, apparently he's pure in love with Bella for, like, 3 films. And then it gets to Breaking Dawn, and her baby pops out, and it's like, oh, he loves her. He loves the baby. And why is the baby animated? Like, can somebody answer me that? Why the hell is the baby animated? It's creepy as fuck. Well, I've seen all the Twilight movies against my will, for most of them, may I add. But by far, exactly an achievement, but the best of the 5 films is the last part of Breaking Dawn. But even in saying that, the best part of the film was the big climax where apparently everybody dies. And guess what? It's a dream. How shit is that? Nobody even died, apart from that blonde bitch who, like, grasped on her mates. Nobody died. Like, what? That's what? Also, just to end this video, I'd like to make the point that Edward is this whole story is about a 109-year-old vampire who's in love with a pathetic, love-struck teenager. The whole thing. And that's what this is about. That's what you're watching and enjoying if you like Twilight. I don't understand. I'm trying to make a video and all these noises are popping up and I'm gonna kill somebody. Yes, so that was my rant about Twilight. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, I don't care. If you like Twilight, I'm sorry, but it's a bad movie. And watch something good, because you're ruining your life. I'm gonna go, because I need to stop now, so bye.